How's it going, guys? We are back. I'm Justin.
I'm Molly.
How's it going? All right, welcome back to Muscle and Meat Season 2, right? A little bit of a hiatus there, some stuff we had to take care of, but we're back. So Season 2 kicking off, actually pretty close to the start of the new year. So I hate all the New Year, New Me crap, but yeah, we'll just say it just happened to coincide, that. So, got a lot to talk about. First of all, thank you so much to all of our new subscribers. Welcome. Really hope you guys enjoy our content. We're here for you guys. So, you had a topic you wanted to bring up.
Yeah, so for 2024, we don't do resolutions because that's ridiculous, but it's really important in life to have focal points, things you're working towards. So we came up for the top 5 things, focal points for 2024. So we're going to go through those.
Mm-hmm. With mead, because
with mead, yeah.
Part of the channel.
How could I forget?
Right. All right. This is so normally there's a certain time of mead we usually drink, and this stuff is really good though. We've had it before. I think it's the first time we've had it on the channel though. Yep. Odin Skull. It is so good stuff. It is a Nordic honey wine with sour apple juice, hops, and cinnamon.
Cinnamon. It's so good.
Yeah, I think so. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, yeah. Valhalla.
Yeah. This is one we drink for the rest of eternity. I am okay with that.
For sure.
Oh, just that color too is amazing.
So Odin actually didn't eat food. He only ate mead.
Drink mead?
Well, he ate it too.
How do you eat?
I don't know, but that's all. He didn't need food. He just had mead. It's a thing.
Okay, now that you said it that way, I'm going to try to figure out a way to eat this. Like,
Odin did
it. Bread. There's got to be a way to make mead bread.
Maybe.
I know you don't do carbs, but I sure as heck do.
All I know is Odin just had mead.
All right.
It's his whole diet.
Wow.
And he was brilliant.
Yeah.
He's the smartest
guy. Well, he did give his eye for knowledge, so.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I can smell the apples too.
Yeah.
So good.
So, skull.
Skull. That's incredible. All right, chill's over.
Oh, that's better.
Cheers. There we go.
See you guys. Oh, that's good stuff. Anyway.
So good.
Yeah. I don't really remember what you were talking about, but just keep going.
Okay.
I'll be over here
Got
with
it.
the mead.
All right. Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
All right. So back to our focal points for 2024. So I'll start with the first one then, so you can enjoy the mead for a little longer. All right. So top focal point is going to be number 5. So we'll start with that. This is going to be, I was inspired with this one from the siege on Paris in 845 when Ragnar Lothbrok made the decision that they were going to conquer Paris. So what happened in that battle, if you think about them going to Paris to conquer it, there were details such as they were not familiar with the layout of the castle or the wall. They were not familiar with what kind of weaponry they might have, and the whole place was surrounded by water. So those were details. So what Ragnar did is he separated decisions from details. And he made the decision and then he dealt with details. And that's really what I'm going to focus on and is a great focus for 2024. Because when you want something, to do something, to accomplish something, you can get bogged down in the details before you make the decision. So a reminder, focal point for 2024 is to make the decision and then deal with the details later.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So point 2 I'm gonna bring up is what is getting that good start, that attack. And I look at that in my day, like attacking the day.
Yeah.
Like and this is just my routine. Obviously, not trying to put this on anybody, but my routine that I've learned over the last 3 months is every day I'm up at 5 a.m. and within 15 minutes of getting up, I'm already into that first workout, and that just sets a tone for the entire day. You get up, get the blood moving, get the body moving. You either follow me on other social medias. What am I all about? Movement. Let's get that movement in first thing right away. Get that movement in the morning, and then later in the afternoon, get that movement into or at night. So moving, we're always in motion, staying in motion. Because if you stay in motion, and it's just something I've seen, because I wasn't always like that. I mean, not too long ago. I mean, within the last 4 months, since I've been doing this program for the last 3, within the last 4. And I could sleep in, whatever. Okay, I'll get up. Maybe I'll get to this. Maybe I'll get to that. But no, half my day is wasted. Now just every single day attacking right away in the morning, getting that movement in and getting forward on it has been just an absolute game changer, isn't it? It feels like a superpower. Now, I mean, where we are right now, the upper Midwest, we're under flipping what, four, freaking, I don't know, 2, 4 feet of snow in some cases. I don't know. When those plows come by, it's like it's almost up to your eye level. Anyway, but like honestly, I've been like, this is gonna sound really weird. I've been motivated to shovel.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I don't own a snowblower because I'm cheap and ammo's expensive. But yeah, I've been like motivated to shovel lately. It's weird.
And your driveway is the cleanest in your neighborhood.
Yeah, and everyone else has a
Seriously,
snowblower.
it
Yeah,
is.
everyone else has a snowblower. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so that's yeah. So point 2, and get up and attack it, and everything you do. That's just one example of the day, how I'm attacking the day. But attack everything you do. You know, drive that initiative forward.
I love that. And you know, the word that you used, attack, is so inspiring because as we know, the words in our head that come out of our mouth have energy, and what comes out of our mouth becomes our actions. Our actions become what our behavior, and behavior is who we are. So when you use the word attack, it's so important what word usage we use. So attack is such a great word, and that inspires me for are we on number 3?
3. Yep.
We're on number 3. So using a word is important, but also not using a word is important too. So my focal point is to eliminate a word from my vocabulary for the year, and that word is HARD. And what I mean by that, it's similar to the word CAN''T, also a word that we don't like to use in relation to our capabilities and things that we are able to do. So the word HARD, I'm replacing with the word good. And that's something that came to me when I was working out actually this morning, where something was very, very HARD. We're doing some bench pressing, and I was about to say, this is so HARD, but instead I was like, say good. This is so good. So anytime something is hard, I almost said it, see, HARD, I'm gonna say good, because in my head, I'm gonna think a positive thought that's gonna make my behavior positive and who I am more positive. So eliminate that and replace it with the word good.
Right. Awesome. All right, so moving on to my next point is mindset. So mindset, and I wanna look at this from the mindset of, so I think a lot of our mindsets in just our current day, comparatively speaking, with mindsets from the past, from I guess older cultures, civilizations, where I think this day and age, like there's a lot out there about having that good mindset, or strong mindset, weak versus strong mindset, and it struck me recently about how that's almost a luxury that we have. The choice that you have a strong mindset about this, maybe a weak mindset about something, whatever. It's almost a luxury where, not that long ago, in the history of our species, really, having a weak mindset was essentially a death sentence. I mean, you go all the way back to, when we were living in caves, but, go forward a bit to, the start of human civilization. If you had a weak mindset, or just a weak mind, essentially that was a death sentence, because you're either not going to make it to adulthood, because you're probably going to get, thrust into, whatever they're, take the weak ones, put them out front, and then, lead the way for, the stronger ones that aren't going to be just used as fodder up front. But, having, seeing as not having that choice. I don't want to look at, in 2024, I kind of don't want to look at, I'm going to choose to have a strong mind. Like, I just do. Mm-hmm. You just have that strong mindset about whatever it is that you're going after, and I think that's, and again, this is not something I always had. This is something that's taken me a long time to figure out, to learn about myself, to learn where in my life, because there are definitely things where I can be, I'm just going after that, I'm attacking that, as we said, but there are things where it's like, all right, we start looking in that area, I definitely have a weak mindset about that. We're done with having that weak mindset. I'm done having that, that weak mindset about
100%.
things, and not that, I'm going to have a weak mindset of this or that. I'm just going to have a good mindset about things. I'm going to choose to have a good mindset about this or that, or whatever comes at me. Now, also, you put that out there, though, you throw stuff like that out in the universe is going to throw something back at you. Okay, how serious are you about that, though?
A test.
Mm-hmm. You can look at it that way, yeah. You want to look at a test, or it's just, are you for real? You know, is this legit that you're actually going to have a good mindset about this? You're just going to go forward. You're going to get smacked in the face, because we all will. One or the other, someone's going to smack you in the face. Are you going to look back at it and keep going forward or not?
I love that, and that reminds me of what you were talking about earlier today when we were talking about Sparta.
Oh, yeah. So if you go back to, obviously, we all know the stories of the Spartans. Everybody saw the movie 300. It was phenomenal. I love it. I don't care. Never be ashamed of loving that movie.
Love it.
That movie's
Love
flipping
the
awesome.
abs. It's
Love
all about the
that
abs
freaking
in that
awesome.
movie.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, which turns out we're not all spray painted on. A lot of them were legit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They worked for that.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them were legit. But if you go, so we all know, obviously, 480 BC, the Persian invasion of Greece under Xerxes the First, I think it was. The whole last stand Thermopylae, that's obviously super well known, famous, romanticized, glorified in Western culture. Essentially, it saved Western civilization in its infancy. But you remember that Sparta was a military powerhouse for almost 500 years around there, and you don't get that way just by winning a few battles. It was a complete cultural obsession.
It's cultural for sure.
With one creating the perfect soldiers. I've heard it said that there are only two ways to get your name on a tombstone in Sparta, was to be a man who died in battle or a woman who died in childbirth, because both acts were seen as giving your life for your country. You're either dying defending your country, or you're dying creating more soldiers for your country. One of the two. So, but as we all know the story of the 300. Fast forward a little bit, even after, and this would actually be after the glory days of Sparta. This would be in the mid, I think, 4th century BC, I believe. So a man named Philip II of Macedon, Philip the Great, who was the father of Alexander the Great, he unites all of what is kind of now the Balkans area, Macedonia, and then he moves down to basically conquer or subjugate all the Greek cities. He tries to bring all the Greek cities under his rule and say, hey, we're all kind of the same culture. I'm oversimplifying this a lot. I know you history buffs in the comments section are going to rip me apart. It's okay. Okay, just only
it's a generalized
It's a 20-minute video,
It's a
okay? Calm
summary.
down. Anyway, Philip goes down there and basically unites pretty much most if not all of the Greek city-states. Like, okay, yep, we'll all kind of submit to being part of this one Macedonian Greek empire, except the Spartans. And Philip sends a message to the Spartans and says, hey, it's going to behoove of you to quickly accept my terms, because if I defeat you, I'm going to kill you all, burn your civilization, and raise your city to the ground.
He set expectations.
And the Spartans sent back a one-word reply: if you defeat us, because you have to do that first.
Wow, that story is so good.
Oh, that motivates you.
If it's, yeah, I love that. Awesome. Okay, so got our history in. We love history.
We really do.
It's so good.
I'm
You
a
just
nerd,
learn
I
so
don't
much.
care.
It's inspiring.
I'm a nerd. I don't care. Yeah.
Okay, you're not a nerd, but okay, number one. Okay, this is kind of an answer to some questions that we've gotten about muscle and mead.
Oh yeah.
People are like, muscle and mead, like, why did you name your show that? And it's actually a concept. So this is the concept. It's kind of, muscle means work, challenges, being strong and going after things, and that's what muscle symbolizes. And then we also have mead. Mead is merriment with people, good people, friends, having a good time. And it's kind of like the balance of life. It's not all muscle, it's not all mead. Hopefully not all mead, more muscle than mead usually, but both are important. So that's important for 2024 as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I hope everyone out there is as well.
Yeah. Find a goal. Yeah, find
Yeah.
something. I mean, like, this isn't like, not in the spirit of, oh, this is like my New Year's resolution or whatever. I'm just saying, find a goal. What are you chasing? Whatever it is in your life that you're chasing,
get after it.
Yeah, get after it, and get around the people that are going to motivate you and push you forward to that. I actually don't even like using the word motivation, but I'll get into that some other time. But get around the people, the communities that are going to help, they're going to build you up, and we're all built up in different ways. I know people that, to be built up, they need to be around, a community of a collective that is very soft-handed, I guess is the word. like me, I need somebody that's kind of yelling at me to get, to get going, or have that more, aggressive, mindset or posture with things, like, and that's really, and it's about finding, what do you gel with in there? Because I'm not going to respond well to, the more soft-handed approach, and vice versa, so, find that group of people, or find, that coach, that mentor, and recently I started working on, I got on Taylor Kavanaugh's program. Shout out Taylor. It was freaking awesome. It was absolute game changer, for
He's
me.
awesome.
Yeah,
He's
good
so
dude,
good.
good dude. Go look him up. So yeah, get around those people that are gonna, build you up, because we all need to chase something. You got to be chasing something.
I love that. Who you are around is who you'll become like. So it's going to be a great year. We're going to do more muscle and meat. So, skull.
Go.
And one more thing real quick before we sign off. We are working on merch, Muscle and Mead merch. I got to throw that out there. It's, under development right now. So just give us a little time, but we might have some samples on our next show. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. We love you all. We're here for you guys. So let us know in the comments if there's anything you guys want us to cover in the future.